welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and I am so excited that you decided to take time out of your day to spend with me because today's video is a little spin on the ultimate book videos or doing bookish stuff videos that you see floating around on BookTube. I have just been filming this for the entire month of February, basically. Whenever I have random things that I want to do or say or talk about, I've just been kind of picking up and filming, and I'm just kind of throwing the clips together in this video. We'll be doing a little bit of book hauling, a little bit of reading journal updates, some talking about some things. And yeah, I was thinking I could maybe do these. I don't know if they'll happen every month, but maybe bi-monthly or something like that, just whenever I have enough footage to throw together the video. Yeah, let's get into this one and see what we got up to in the month of February. Okay, y'all, so I just got a package in the mail and I felt like it was a perfect time to open it. I think my camera's crooked. Hold on. Yeah, that's a little better. So let us open it up and see what it is. Y'all, I was about to be so very upset because this is what I opened in the mail. And while this is gorgeous, stunning, beautiful, I'm obsessed with it, this is not what I ordered. I ordered this Ends and Embers, right? But it was supposed to come with the matching dust jacket for So Let Them Burn. And they just put it on the outside. Y'all, when I tell you I was about to be so pissed off because Camilla Cole ran this pre-order special with Third Place Books, which is, I think it's black owned, but it's an independent bookstore in Washington. I was going to be so sad because there are a limited number, but I will say the one for So Let Them Burn has that matte buttery feeling, but the one for this Ends in Embers is just like kind of slippery. It's not the same texture, so that's interesting, I guess. But I mean, at least they match, and I'm okay with that. I think they're completely stunning, beautiful, gorgeous covers, and I am so happy to have this book, even though I definitely, oh, I got an art print as well. Oh my god, I didn't know about the art prints. Oh my god, look at it. They are gorgeous. Wow. You can probably see my hand shaking right now, but mind your own business. I like they are gorgeous. Wow. I love this. This is definitely going to be getting put up somewhere. Yeah, I pre-ordered this before I even read the first book, just because also I love a green and gold moment like that. Just will do it for me every time. I knew that I was going to love this book and this series, and I was going to want to have dust jackets that match. So I am so happy, and also just to be able to jump into the sequel when I finish So Let Them Burn. So yeah, I so happy, so happy to have these matching covers. And I'll show you So Let Them Burn one more time. I'm just very happy that Camilla Cole decided to run this pre-order special so we can have covers that match, So anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye. a few books that I have bought since the beginning of the year. Not really a lot to do a full book haul, so I thought I would do my little mini book haul in this catch up chronicle video. So I have about four books that I want to show you that I have recently added to my collection. This first one I am actually reading right now, and I don't think it'll be a surprise to anybody if you've seen any of my videos, and that is Cursebound by Sarah L. Arifi. This came out mid-February, and I thought I would have already read it by now, but okay, this is more comfortable. I was sitting on my foot and it was kind of hurting. So yeah, I thought that I would have read this already, but I haven't, but I'm reading it right now, and I'm hoping that I will love it. The next book is my February Aardvark Book Club book, and that is Death of the Author by Nnedi Okorafor. This is an adult sci-fi written by a Black author, and I have heard nothing but good things about this book, so I'm excited to read it and give it a shot. This next one is a sequel to a book that I have not even read the first one yet, but that's okay. It's okay. I do have plans to read it soon, within the coming months, this year, so it's fine. And when I read it, I can just go ahead and binge the sequel. And that is Dragon Your Bones by Tatiana Obey. This is book 2 in the A Forging of Age duology that starts with Bones to the Wind. And I actually bought this because Lex ended up reading Bones to the Wind and enjoyed it, and she wanted to go ahead and get the sequel. So here it is. This is a thick, heavy book. It's almost 600 pages, and it is indie published. You know how those just have that weight to it? Like, this is a heavy book. But I am excited to read this. I think this is a YA/new adult fantasy. And lastly, I have another new-ish release. This book was released in January, I think, and that is The Scorpion Queen by Mina Fears. This is I think it's YA fantasy romantasy type situation, I think, and it might even be sapphic. But don't hold me to that because I'm not quite sure. But I was able to get the cutie sprayed edge version. This book is actually smaller than I thought it was going to be. And I don't know if this is going to be a series or if it's a standalone, but it's giving kind of short. Yeah, like this barely reaches 300 pages. So we love a short book anyway, but yeah, this is super cute. I love the colors going on in this, and I hope I enjoy it. This is a debut author and a Black author as well, so I wanted to support, and the story of this actually sounds really good. And this is my little mini book haul. I've been trying to get better at reading books from the library or just KU or something, just to make sure I like them before buying. So it'll definitely be, not many really big book hauls, and I'm okay with that. Alrighty, so I wanted to kind of talk about what I have put on my Kindle lately. I kind of did a little refresh, got rid of some things that have been sitting there forever that I haven't picked up yet, and added some new things that I've seen that I'm really excited to try and to talk about. So let's see what we have that is new on my Kindle. First off, I have a book that I have been seeing floating around, I think mainly on TikTok, and it just sounded so interesting, so I decided to pick it up. It is Living Legend. It's by Ali Shante, and this is like a romantasy book by a Black author, and I've been trying to find more of those. It is perfect for first-time fantasy readers and lovers of hot tension, courtesy of Forced Proximity, quick-witted banter, well-rounded characters, and edge-of-your-seat plot twist. She's been called from her place in the darkness to aid the side of good in the last place she wants to be, and he'll have to join forces with the last entity he expected, but sometimes true loyalty lies in the most unexpected places. And this follows Danny, who was groomed by Lilith herself. This is an angels and demons type of situation, I think, and I have never read anything like that before. I just haven't found one with a plot that sounded interesting enough for me to even try. So I'm super, super excited about this one, and I will be reading it as soon as I can because it sounds so good. Also, another one that I've seen floating around that sounds good is Elevator Pitch, and this is by Evelyn Lee. And this is a neighbors to lovers romance. And we're following Selah Bailey, who is an anxious, risk averse homebody determined to finally become the main character in her own story. She created a bucket list filled with goals and experiences to force her out of her comfort zone and introduce her to a life outside of her front door. And this one gives me vibes of Get a Life, Chloe Brown, and that is one of my all-time favorite romances. So I thought that this would be a really good book to try. It's all like the neighbors to lovers thing, the girl trying to, get a life or, become more adventurous than she already is. Like, yeah, this sounds like it'll be right up my alley. There's The Starlight Heir by Amelie Howard, and this says a bladesmith blessed by the stars, a prince with a dangerous secret, a God bound in shadows. From USA Today bestselling author Amelie Howard comes a scorching new romantasy that will leave you spellbound. And this sounds very much my type of thing. We have, let's see, Soraya, who has received an invitation to basically be a potential bride for the crown prince. But once she gets there, she is actually interested in the illegitimate half brother named Roshan. And the invitation isn't a quest to find a suitable bride, but a veiled hunt for the Star Keeper, a girl rumored to hold the magic of the stars in her blood. And across the city, unrest is brewing between the noble houses and the rebel militia. When the rebels attack, Soraya and Roshan find themselves on the run, trying to deny their simmering attraction and the knowledge that Soraya herself might be the Star Keeper. What? Yes, love that. There's The Last Witch in Edinburgh by Mariel Thompson. For fans of Sarah Penner's The Lost Apothecary and Alex E. Harrow's The Once and Future Witches, this lush, atmospheric novel from the author of Where Ivy Dares to Grow blends witchcraft, queer love, and a vibrant Edinburgh setting, and Scottish folklore for a propulsive and emotional story exploring what it means to resist the patriarchy and find her voice. And look, I love a witchy story. I love a queer witchy. I can't even talk. A queer witchy story. So, I mean, why not give it a shot? And so, yeah, those are a few books that I've recently added to my Kindle Unlimited library, hoping to get to them soon. But you know how that goes. So, we'll see when I actually get to these books. And this isn't exactly bookish, but I wanted to discuss some recent favorites of mine as well during this time, whether it's food, shows, music, movies, whatever, just some, a little yap session, if you will. And so I first want to talk about some of the songs that I've been playing on repeat lately. The first one is going to be Pink Pony Club by my girl Chapel Roan. Cause look, it was was it the Grammys performance? Yeah. When she did that, when it was all over everything, and I was like, look, I need to be at the Pink Pony Club, and I have been listening to it ever since then because that live. I wish that performance was somewhere for me to listen to because what she did there, cultural reset for sure. I have also been loving Another Life by SZA because one thing about me is that I am a SZA girly. Okay, I love SZA down bad. Okay, I cross my fingers and pray every day that SZA does not become problematic because it's gonna break my heart. I need SZA to live, okay? And so I've been feeling Another Life lately. It's been my thing. And Too Sweet by Hosier, I don't know what he put in it. I don't know what he put in that, but I think I'll take my whiskey neat, my coffee black, and my bed at 3. Not really because I can't drink black coffee, but listening to Too Sweet makes me feel like I can. And then when I need a pick me up and I just need to feel alive again, I'll turn on Where Them Girls At by Meg The Stallion, because this song, look, I was outside in, like, when I was in college, okay? I was outside, and the way that this song would have been, it would have hit so much harder if I was still in the air, like when I still had good knees. And this song reminds me of a time when I had good knees. I don't think I ever had mag knees, but I had pretty good ones. And this song just makes me, think of a better time, a happier time, a summer 16 ish type of time. And I love Megan Down too. Let's talk about snacks, because I am a snacker. I am a snack type of girl. I love a good snack. Okay, these right here, it's just something about them. It's just something about them. I've been on a sour kick lately, and these they're gonna do it every time, every single time. I I love these so much, and I buy this big ass bag, and it's one of my favorite things ever. Okay, and it's empty, but that should also tell you that I do love it. Like, I'm not just talking crap. But these raspberry lemonade sparkling ices, what? What? Love it. And then, as far as what I've been watching, I watch a lot of booktube, and I have this thing with TV shows. I have my comfort shows, but like, as far as watching new shows, it's been very hard for me. I don't know why, but that's just the space I'm in. But me and Lex have been, sitting and watching TV together as kind of like a little quality time type of thing, because that's our thing. And we started watching K dramas, and she picked The Glory for me to watch. And I was not expecting to be. I was sad for the Glory. Now, did it take us a long time to get through it? Yes. Was it my fault? Yes. But the story was storying. The plot was plotting. And when I tell you that romance and how her man was like, "I'll be your huntsman. Just tell me what you want me to." Period. Period. The Glory is so, so good. Now, look, it was heavy. It was grim. I wanted to cry, and it was really sad at some points, but it was worth it for the ending. It was worth it for the ending. And I am really big into reality TV, but like reality game shows. So I started watching The Anonymous. And I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I turned it on was because Xavier from Big Brother was gonna be on it. And the cookout was one of the greatest alliances in Big Brother. And if you have a problem with that, wrong channel. Switch off now. Yeah, I just hit my lip. But it's okay. I still stand by what I said. If you have a problem with the cookout for a Big Brother, bye. Nice knowing you. But anyway, yeah, so I wanted to see what he could do with this, because here's my thing. When people who have won reality shows go on other reality shows, I think it's so much harder for them, because if you're recognized, it's over with. Well, it should be. If the other players in that game are smart, as soon as they recognize you, it's time to go. Like, if it were me and I showed up to The Anonymous and Xavier was there, as soon as I got power, he gotta go. He gotta go. I've seen how good he is. Look, and I'm trying to get on his level. But also, there is that point. So, like, if I beat X, like, they would make me feel like a bad bitch. So I don't know. I might have just refuted my own point. But also, I started watching the show, and Sandra's daughter is on the show. Sandra, one of the best Survivor players ever. Okay. Like, I am a Sandra fan. Sandra is one of my favorite Survivor players ever. Sandra and Sari, top two. Okay. Sandra and Sari are top two. Okay. Yeah. 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 So to see her daughter on the Anonymous was actually really cool. And people were figuring out that it was so funny because I was watching this. I was like, why does Nina look familiar to me? Nina looks like somebody that I know. And I just couldn't place it. But also, like, my memory is the size of a pea. So I thought, okay, you just forgetting. You just don't know. It'll come to you eventually. And then when it came out that she is Sandra's daughter, I was like, oh, girl, I don't know you. I know your mama. And so that's why I recognized you because you look like your mama. Okay. So yeah, I've been watching that. I think those are all of the things that I am kind of enjoying watching, eating, listening to right now. And that was kind of fun. I think I'm going to keep doing that because, I love to yap about books, but I also want to yap about other things as well. So yeah. Yeah. You know what I hate though? I hate that I didn't start doing this when Love Island USA season 6 was on this past summer because, baby, the commentary that I had on season 6, PPG on top always. Whatever. Okay, I need to stop yapping now. So, yeah, that is how we will end this video. Thank you so much for staying to the end and listening to me yap about all this random stuff. Love you lots. Thank you for sharing, commenting, liking, subscribing, anything that you do to support me and my channel. It is always very much so greatly appreciated. I hope that you have the best day that you possibly can. Remember to take care of yourself, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Wait, that was weird to wave bye like this and not like this. Do we like that? I don't know. Anyway, bye, y'all.